Hello, this is Stephen Schnall from Schnall Media Consulting, and today we're going to talk about a very interesting topic that probably impacts everyone in the United States. It's called the United States Postal Service. I think we've all read recently about the woes of the post office, and more importantly, I think you've all been tagged with the wonderful opportunity to pay a penny more on the first-class mail that you're sending out. Well, it's not just you who's paying it. Everyone else is paying it in some form or fashion in order to help the post office survive. I got a question for you. Why do we need the post office to survive? This is a big question in my mind. I know there's hundreds of thousands of employees that are postal workers, and I hate to see anything happen to all of them. But like any business, if you're not viable and can't meet the needs of changing society, why should the government force you to be in business? They have lost their model so many years ago. FedEx and UPS have been annihilated them. Think of it this way. I go up to put a letter in my mailbox by the post office, and there's the FedEx box letting me put my FedEx overnight letter in there. Tell me, what am I missing here? I recently got a letter from the United States Post Office indicating that I could use my post office box, because that's where I generally get most of my mail, as an actual full address. You know, the USPS has been missing the boat for years and not accepting packages or overnight letters or anything like that from FedEx or UPS. Now all of a sudden they're going to say, yes, we'll accept those things. Well, what are you, waking up? You're trying to put the UPS stores out of business? Come on, post office. We live in a cross-media age. Wake up. I know that Congress has put some heavy burdens on you in terms of pensions and things like that, but you need a business model. You need a business model that's going to work in today's society. We live in a cross-media age. It's not about letters anymore. It's about communications. It's about content. The post office has to develop a business model that's going to meet the needs of Americans today, not yesterday. That's where they're missing the boat. They haven't woken up to that. We cannot, as taxpayers, let the post office exist under old historical models. We need new, exciting ways for people to communicate. The post office can be right in the mix of it, but they got to think differently, they got to look digital, and they've got to make a new business model that's going to be of interest and viable to the American public. Well, that's my opinion. Mr. Postmaster General, you can call me anytime. I'd happy to give you more on this. But until then, see you soon.